Have you ever woken up with back pain, a stiff neck, or that feeling of tiredness, even after 8 hours in bed? Believe it or not, the way you sleep could be sabotaging your health, silently, every night. Sleeping seems like a simple, natural act. But science shows that your sleeping posture can cause or worsen chronic pain, sleep apnea, acid reflux, circulation issues, and even impair brain function. An alarming fact: it's estimated that up to 70% of people sleep in positions that harm their spine, breathing, or digestion without even realizing it. If you experience unexplained pain, snore, wake up tired, or struggle with concentration, the culprit might be hiding under your pillow. In this video, we'll reveal the worst sleeping position, explain in detail how it affects your health, and, most importantly, show you how to fix it simply and effectively, starting tonight. So, if you want to live longer, sleep better, and protect your health and your families, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who snores or wakes up in pain every day. Now, let's get straight to the point. Why could your sleeping posture be harming you so much? The importance of sleep posture. During sleep, your body enters a deep process of cellular repair, hormonal regulation, and immune system strengthening. However, this vital process can be compromised if your body is poorly positioned. The posture we adopt in bed directly influences spinal alignment, blood flow, breathing, and even brain activity. Sleeping in improper positions can compress nerves, hinder circulation, and strain joints that should be relaxed. Many people believe that simply sleeping for 8 hours is enough to feel rested. But sleep quality isn't just about duration, it's directly linked to how your body is positioned during those hours. Poor quality sleep, even if long, is like a car idling with the engine running. It consumes energy but gets you nowhere. Especially after age 50, the body loses its ability to compensate for bad habits. Bones become more fragile, joints more sensitive, and muscles less elastic. This makes proper sleep posture even more essential. That's why, in this video, we'll show how the wrong sleeping position can cause a series of problems often mistaken for natural aging, when, in reality, they're preventable with simple adjustments to how you lie down. Digestive issues. Poor sleep can worsen reflux and heartburn. If you often wake up with a burning sensation in your chest or a bitter taste in your mouth, your sleeping position might be to blame. Many don't realize it, but acid reflux, a common issue after 50, can be worsened by how your body is positioned in bed. During sleep, digestion remains active. If you lie in a position that allows stomach acid to flow back into the esophagus, such as when your stomach is above your head or your torso is completely flat, acid can easily rise. This irritates the esophagus, causes inflammation, and worsens reflux. Sleeping on your right side, for example, is one of the positions most linked to worsening reflux. This happens because the stomach is positioned in a way that facilitates acid backup. On the other hand, lying on your left side can help reduce this risk, as it promotes gastric emptying and makes it harder for acid to rise. Beyond discomfort, chronic nighttime reflux can impair sleep quality and lead to more serious complications, such as recurring throat inflammation, persistent dry cough, hoarseness, and even lung issues. Another key point: avoid sleeping immediately after heavy or fatty meals. Ideally, eat dinner at least 2 hours before bedtime, and always in a position that doesn't interfere with digestion. For those with a history of gastritis, hiatal hernia, or frequent heartburn, adjusting your sleep position isn't just a tip, it's an urgent necessity to prevent further damage to your digestive health. Snoring and sleep apnea. The link between posture and breathing disorders. Snoring is often seen as just a nuisance for bed partners. But in reality, it can signal something much more serious: sleep apnea. And believe it or not, your sleep posture could be a major trigger. Sleep apnea is a condition where breathing repeatedly stops for a few seconds during the night due to partial or total airway collapse. This reduces blood oxygenation, strains the heart, and can significantly increase the risk of hypertension, heart attacks, and strokes. Sleeping position has a direct impact. Sleeping on your back, for example, may seem harmless, but it's one of the worst positions for snoring and apnea. In this position, the tongue tends to fall backward, blocking airflow. The soft palate vibrates, producing snoring sounds, and in severe cases, This obstruction leads to apnea. Additionally, those who are overweight, diabetic, hypertensive, or have hormonal imbalances, common factors after 50, face even higher risks. Throat muscles weaken with age, and any additional obstruction from poor posture worsens the problem. Often, people with apnea don't realize it. They wake up tired, with headaches, a choking sensation at night, or episodes of insomnia. Poor sleep posture could be the hidden cause of all these symptoms. Correcting your sleeping position is one of the first recommendations for those who snore or have mild to moderate apnea. In many cases, this simple change drastically reduces symptoms, improving sleep, mood, and heart health. Neck and back pain. How poor posture causes chronic pain. Have you ever woken up with a stiff neck or back pain that lingers all day? This doesn't happen by chance. Most often, the culprit is your sleeping position, especially if these pains have become frequent over the years. At night, your muscles should fully relax. But if your posture is improper, the opposite happens. Muscles stay tense, trying to compensate for spinal misalignment. This creates microtears, inflammation, and compression that, over time, turn into chronic pain. The neck is one of the most affected areas. A pillow that's too high, too low, or poorly positioned strains the cervical spine, keeping it tilted for hours. The result is pain, stiffness, and in some cases, even dizziness or arm tingling. In the back, the most common issue is poor weight distribution. Sleeping with a twisted spine or misaligned hips can pressure spinal discs, leading to conditions like lower back pain and sciatica. For those with a history of herniated discs or arthritis, incorrect sleep posture can prevent improvement, even with treatment. Another common mistake is sleeping with legs fully extended or crossed, which unbalances the spine and can cause radiating pain in the knees or hips. The good news? In many cases, changing your sleep position and adjusting pillows and mattress is enough to relieve persistent pain. A small posture change can bring major relief the next day. Premature aging and poor sleep. The direct impact on cellular regeneration. Few people realize that a bad night's sleep can accelerate aging. And your sleep posture plays a key role. This isn't just about wrinkles or looking tired, it's about deep impacts on your body's functioning. During sleep, the body releases essential hormones for cellular repair, like growth hormone and melatonin. These help renew tissues, strengthen immunity, and keep the brain functioning optimally. But for this process to work efficiently, the body must be truly relaxed. Poor sleep posture prevents this relaxation. When the body is twisted, compressed, or under constant muscle tension, it enters a state of alert. This delays or even blocks hormone release, impairing cell renewal. Additionally, bad posture compromises blood circulation. Without proper circulation, nutrients don't reach tissues effectively, including the skin. This contributes to an aged appearance, hair loss, brittle nails, and even slower wound healing. Over time, poor sleep quality accelerates bodily wear and tear. Thinking slows, fatigue builds, and immunity weakens. This means more illness, more medication, and less energy for daily life. For those over 50, the link between sleep and aging becomes even more critical. This is when the body naturally loses collagen, muscle mass, and bone density. Proper sleep posture can slow this process and preserve vitality much longer. Circulation problems, swollen legs, tingling, and even varicose veins. Poor sleep positioning can directly interfere with blood circulation. And as you age, this becomes an even greater risk. After 50, blood vessels naturally lose elasticity. Any additional factor that impairs blood flow can worsen the problem. When we sleep in positions that compress veins and arteries, like crossing legs, pressing one side of the body for too long, or keeping feet lower than the torso without proper support, blood has a harder time circulating. This can cause tingling, nighttime cramps, and swelling, especially in the legs and feet. Additionally, poor nighttime circulation directly contributes to varicose veins. Pressure buildup in veins causes dilation, vessel fragility, and that uncomfortable heavy legs feeling upon waking. For those genetically predisposed or who stand for long hours during the day, poor sleep posture at night only worsens the issue. People who sleep with arms tucked under their body or legs on a high pillow may also wake up with numbness or stiffness. These signs indicate temporary circulation cuts, a clear warning that something needs adjusting. Efficient circulation during sleep is crucial not just for immediate comfort but also to prevent serious issues like thrombosis, hypertension, and even strokes. Positioning yourself well in bed, with proper support for legs and head, is a simple yet powerful way to protect vascular health. The worst sleeping position, stomach sleeping and its hidden impacts. Here's what many have been waiting for. What is the worst sleeping position? Without a doubt, sleeping on your stomach is the most harmful, especially for those over 50. While some find it comfortable, it's actually a major challenge for the body. When you sleep on your stomach, your lumbar spine hyperextends, curving backward excessively. This strains spinal discs, inflames joints, and, over time, can trigger chronic pain that makes even simple daily activities difficult. But the problems don't stop there. To breathe in this position, your head must turn to the side, forcing neck rotation that strains the cervical spine. This causes neck tension, locked shoulders, and, in severe cases, can compress nerves running from the neck to the arms. Additionally, stomach sleeping compresses the chest and abdomen, making deep breathing harder and impairing digestive function. This increases reflux risk, causes abdominal discomfort, and reduces proper oxygenation during sleep. People who sleep this way often report feeling fatigued even after hours of sleep, morning stiffness, and pain in different body parts. Without realizing it all starts with their nighttime posture. Stomach sleeping may seem harmless, but it's a choice that, over time, takes a heavy toll on health. The best approach is to retrain your body, patiently, to adopt safer, more natural positions. How posture affects the brain, memory, focus, and mood. What happens to the brain during sleep goes far beyond rest. This is when it reorganizes, consolidates memories, processes emotions, and clears daily toxins. And all this depends on good posture to happen efficiently. When the body is poorly positioned during sleep, brain oxygenation can suffer. Poor posture makes breathing harder, reduces inhalation depth, and limits oxygen supply to the brain. This deficiency can have direct effects the next day. Ever felt mentally slow, struggling to recall names, find words, or focus on simple tasks? Often, this isn't just fatigue, it's a sign your brain didn't recover properly overnight. Beyond memory and focus, mood also suffers from poor posture. Interrupted, uncomfortable sleep increases irritability, lowers stress tolerance, and contributes to anxiety and depression. Studies show one of the brain areas most affected by poor sleep is the hippocampus, the region responsible for forming new memories. This is especially concerning for those over 50, as natural aging already reduces this brain function. The good news? Proper sleep posture promotes a healthier brain. It supports breathing, blood flow, and the release of mood-regulating chemicals. Sleeping well-positioned isn't just about comfort, it's a strategy for brain and emotional well-being. Ideal posture for each health issue: spine, blood pressure, breathing. Choosing a sleep position should consider more than comfort. For those with specific health issues, like back pain, hypertension, or breathing difficulties, how the body rests makes all the difference. For spinal pain, especially lower back pain, the best position is side sleeping with a pillow between the knees. This aligns hips with the spine and reduces disc pressure. Those with neck pain should also use a pillow that keeps the neck at the right height, avoiding twists. For high blood pressure, the best posture is usually side sleeping, preferably the left side. This reduces resistance for the heart to pump blood, easing cardiovascular work at night. This position also benefits those with varicose veins or circulation issues, as it aids venous return. For breathing difficulties like snoring and mild apnea, side sleeping is also best. Avoiding back sleeping is key, as it encourages airway collapse. In some cases, slightly elevating the head of the bed can help keep airways open and reduce apnea episodes. For reflux or hiatal hernia, the recommendation is even more specific. Sleep on your left side with your torso slightly elevated. This prevents stomach contents from flowing back, easing heartburn and protecting the gastric lining. Each health condition requires different posture care. The key is remembering that, during sleep, the body should be aligned and free of unnecessary pressure. A small adjustment can mean major relief, and often separates a restless night from truly restorative sleep. Pillows, allies or enemies? Pillows are often treated as mere comfort accessories. But in reality, they can be powerful health allies, or enemies depending on how they're used. A pillow's main job is maintaining natural alignment between the head, neck, and spine. If it's too high, the neck bends forward or sideways. If too low, the neck tilts back, causing tension and even obstructing airways. For side sleepers, the ideal pillow should fill the space between the shoulder and head, keeping the neck straight with the spine. For back sleepers, a thinner pillow that supports the neck's natural curve is best. Overly soft pillows that sink completely don't provide proper support. They may feel comfortable at first but keep the neck in poor positions for hours, leading to muscle pain, stiffness, and even migraines. Another common mistake is stacking pillows. Piling them for extra comfort often elevates the head too much, misaligning the spine and hindering breathing. One properly sized pillow for your body type and sleep position is ideal. Few people consider support pillows for other body parts. A pillow between the knees when side sleeping, for example, helps align hips. A small pillow under the knees when back sleeping reduces lower back pressure. The right pillow, used correctly, improves sleep quality, eases pain, and protects spinal health. It's not just a decorative item, it's a therapeutic tool working silently every night. Spinal alignment, how to maintain it during sleep. Keeping your spine aligned during sleep isn't just about comfort, it's a fundamental safeguard for your musculoskeletal system. When the spine is neutral, muscles relax, discs recover, and nerves function without interference. When misaligned, the body spends the night trying to compensate, leading to pain, inflammation, and fatigue. The first rule for alignment is observing the position of your head, neck, shoulders, hips, and legs. They should all be in line. Any twist, tilt, or rotation creates imbalances that, over many nights, turn into chronic pain. For side sleepers, ensure your neck isn't tilted up or down. Your shoulders should rest comfortably without compression, and knees slightly bent with a pillow between them to keep hips parallel. For back sleepers, your head should rest gently, not jutting forward. A small pillow under the knees can reduce lumbar curvature and ease lower back tension. Stomach sleeping, as explained earlier, is the hardest position for alignment. In this posture, avoiding neck twist and lumbar strain is nearly impossible. Those who insist on it might try a very thin pillow or none at all, with a pillow under the abdomen to reduce impact, but whenever possible, changing positions is best. Your mattress also plays a key role. One that's too soft lets the body sink, losing spinal support. One that's too firm creates pressure points. The ideal is a firm yet contouring mattress that adapts to natural body curves. Caring for spinal alignment during sleep invests in pain-free days, more energy, and better mobility. Small adjustments can bring surprising long-term health benefits. Pre-sleep routine and its influence on nighttime posture. Many don't realize it, but how you prepare for sleep directly impacts your nighttime posture. Like the mind, the body needs a transition period between wakefulness and rest. When neglected, sleep becomes more restless, and bed posture more disorganized. Going to bed tense, for example, increases the likelihood of defensive postures like crossing arms or curling up. This may feel natural but compresses joints, impairs circulation, and misaligns the spine. A structured pre-sleep routine helps the body relax progressively, preparing muscles and joints for better balanced posture. Simple habits make a big difference. Avoid bright screens, phones, computers, TV, 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Blue light reduces melatonin, the sleep hormone, and disrupts rest. Create a calm environment with soft lighting and comfortable temperature. A warm bath, light stretches, or deep breathing can ease muscle tension and promote better sleep posture. Watch your diet. Heavy or fatty meals before bed can lead to abdominal discomfort, making the body seek compensatory, but harmful, positions. Prepare your bed in advance if you frequently experience pain. Adjust pillows, use supports, and ensure your mattress is firm yet comfortable. This nightly ritual signals the brain that it's time to wind down. It reduces anxiety, improves sleep quality, and fosters healthier, more natural posture all night. Practical tips and quick fixes to sleep better tonight. Improving how you sleep doesn't have to be complicated. Small tweaks can transform sleep quality, relieve pain, boost energy, and protect long-term health. Here are simple, actionable tips you can try tonight. Choose the right pillow for your sleep position. Side sleepers, firmer, higher pillows. Back sleepers, lower pillows that support neck curvature. Use support pillows. Place one between your knees when side sleeping, or under your knees when back sleeping. Avoid stomach sleeping. If quitting is hard, start by side sleeping with a pillow against your back to prevent rolling over. Elevate the head of your bed slightly if you have reflux. Use bed risers or a wedge pillow to keep your torso inclined. Stretch before bed. Gentle stretches relax muscles, ease tension, and promote better posture. Stick to a sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking at consistent times helps regulate body positioning. Avoid caffeine, alcohol, and heavy meals at night. These disrupt sleep and make stable posture harder. Check your mattress. If it's sagging, too soft, or too firm, it could be the hidden cause of pain. Note how you wake up. If you're always in the same position with pain, adjustments are needed. These are simple, affordable changes with high impact. The best sleep posture respects your body's natural anatomy. When achieved, sleep becomes truly restorative, not just a pause between days, but an active healing process. Sleeping well is more than rest. It's an essential physiological process where the body heals, the brain organizes, and vital functions balance. And all this depends on how you position yourself at night. This content made it clear that poor sleep posture can cause or worsen chronic pain, digestive issues, breathing problems, poor circulation, and even accelerate aging. But the good news? Small, conscious changes can reverse this. The first step is awareness, recognizing that seemingly harmless habits may be silently harming your health every night. The second step is action, adjusting pillows, rethinking your mattress, gradually changing positions, and creating a nighttime ritual that promotes relaxation and alignment. After 50, the body demands more care. This isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Experience teaches that prevention is always easier and less painful than cure. Quality sleep is one of the most effective ways to preserve vitality, mental clarity, energy, and independence over the years. If you've read this far, you've already taken a big step. Now, share this knowledge with loved ones. Talk to your partner, children, and friends. Encourage good sleep habits at home. Leave a comment saying, "I'm changing how I sleep starting today." This isn't just symbolic, it's a commitment to your health. Remember, restorative sleep starts with good posture. Take care of it, and your body will take care of you. This translation preserves all original formatting, including bold/italic emphasis, paragraph breaks, and section headers. Let me know if you'd like any refinements.